Hey there, guys. We're now going to be going back to the Advent of Purgatory boss rush for a budget run. We're going to go to the Elite version, and you can, of course, use the same strategy for the earlier versions as well. And 30 turns or less. We're going to just grab a random Esther. The only thing you want to make sure with the Esther is you want to make sure that they're using the Dark Vision's Greatsword, as well as, Omni Killer if they can fit it. So there we go. And this one is pretty good on the killers. They're a little bit low on Avian, but honestly, that's totally fine. Maxed out on Machine, Human, and Dragon are the big ones you want to care about. Anyway, so here's the party we're going to use. Double Esther, because she's going to be the carry. And then some either old or free units. We're going to be taking Saz just as a buffer, and Geo as a breaker. Oh God, what's her name? Melissa. Melissa as a, support. Charlotte, honestly speaking, is here just as a water imperil for the most part. But yeah, she's going to imperil water. And then Esther for dealing the damage. Let's get in here and give it a go. And of course, these units are definitely flexible and all that. You can swap out stuff around. Esther is the only important one here. Okay, so to start off real quick, I've still got the graphics turned off from the Clash of Wills, or the Chamber of Vengeance. We'll turn those back on real quick. Anyway, we're going to turn one kill most of the combat. So, let's go ahead and have Melissa just do a human killer. We'll do Angeal, we'll just do a break. I forget. Hold on. So Saz is going to field and LB buff with put this behind the wheel. We're going to Pyro Burst for the fire imperil, and then Farega. Yeah, and then Angeal can just do his 89 break. And then we can deal some damage. We'll LB with the Esters, and that's pretty much it. That should OTK our Kilma. It does. Excellent, excellent. Okay. And we're going to be turn one killing most of the fights as we go through. I'd like to put up the Imperil field if we could. So I think this turn we're going to just use one of the Esters. Yeah, I want to make sure that I actually equipped the chaining skill. So one of the Esters is going to put up their field. Let's go ahead and put up Voltaic Field, and because we're only doing damage with one of them, we'll... Actually, I was going to say we can amplify. We don't even need to, because I forgot, she automatically amplifies. So we're going to field and... I guess imbue Thunder. And nothing else matters. I guess we can imperil. Where's the big imperil? Hold on, she's got it somewhere. Voltage Spike. Yeah, we'll Voltage Spike as well. So we'll go ahead and do that with Esther. This one will chain. This one will support chain. Angeal is going to do breaks. He'll do Machine Killer for the party. And nothing else matters, literally. Let's see. Saz will now put up his field. That is... It's actually worse. But we got to do it. We'll guard you. Yeah, let's go ahead and chain these up. Yeah, Saz... Actually, Saz might not have been the best in here, now that I'm thinking about it, because Saz's field... Actually, it's better for fire and water. It's worse for lightning. It's fine. Who cares? Anyway, let's continue our budget run. So we've turned one killed so far. So this one has... Mirage. Also, it's a water fight. So, and we're gonna kill on turn one yet again. But we got to get to that Mirage first, and we have to imperil the boss. So we are going to have Esper of Destruction, Charlotte. Do triple. We're going to just triple Absolute Mirror of Equity 3 times to water imperil and get rid of 3 stacks of Mirage. Angeal will break. and attack twice to get rid of some Mirage. So the Mirage is all gone now. Alright, Saz will put up his field and LB buff, and then we're going to imbue water within water on both of our Esters. He only does single target water imbue, but that's all we need. We reload you, we LB you, and Melissa don't really need to do anything. We don't have Bird Killer. We don't need it though, as you say. Esther strong. Esther real strong. So we're at 1 turn each so far. And this really is a budget run. There's this whole party is so janky, except for Esther's, who's completely free. So this is a firefight. So we're going back to fire damage. Also human fight, where we use human killer with Melissa. Do a turn 1 kill again. Alright, so Angio can just go ahead and break. Saz will... Come on, Saz. Let me use your skill, Saz. So much autocast. Dude, why are you still autocasting? Give me a break. Alright, here we go. So Saz will do Field, Fire, Imperil, and Infrarega. Melissa can do a Human Killer. And we burst. And there's the end of Tato. And again, if you're not turn 1 killing these, you know, we could use Charlotte to like buff and mitigate and all that kind of stuff. Or you could bring an Omni Cover tank or something, but we're turn 1 killing, so who cares? Okay, so again, Thunder Fight. We're going to be using Machine Killer with Angel and all that. Saz can do Thunder Imbue for the party as well. Yeah, Saz is really good here. His field is Fire, Water, and Thunder, and he can imbue all the elements as well for the party. What in the flip did I give this idiot that's autocasting so much? Clash of Wills gear? That's it? Literally 2 pieces of Clash of Wills gear. Why is he autocasting so much, though? He's still going. This is so stupid. Okay. Saz will now do... Was this Thunder Fight? Yeah, so we're going to Field. We're going to Thunder Imbue. And nothing else matters. Oh, Machine Killer. No, I'm sorry. Machine Killer was from Angio. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so Angio is going to break something and then Machine Killer. The other 2 units don't need to do anything. Chain it up. Okay. Another fight knocked out. So the next one is going to be Kokuryu, who is going to be a little bit trickier just because we can't turn 1 kill him because of HP locks. But we're fine. We're going to take care of it. Okay, so now normally you need break immunity. Petrify immunity with a buff, but because we're going to push the threshold on turn 1, we don't actually need that. So we need water and all that. So let's reload all our DPS. We need water and peril. We'll go ahead and water and peril, cover, and Protectka. Let's see, Saz, we need to water imbue, so we're going to in-water both our DPS, and then put up his buff. Yeah, that's the buff. Let's see, Angio needs to break, so we will break the boss. We need to do... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, whatever. I used the wrong skill. It's fine. Anyway. So... I don't think we need Dragon Killer, honestly. We'll just burst without the Dragon Killer. It's going to be fine. Oh, it's so fine. It's no problem at all. Okay, so Melissa will now triple bar Darkness, so we can burst again next turn. Now, we're going to have Saz berserked, but honestly, whatever. Who cares? So this is going to be a 2-turn fight. So we're going to be on turn 7 when we clear this one. Okay. And real quick, I gotta check one thing. Yeah, it was her. Okay. We'll come back to that. Anyway, let's burst again. That's all there is to it. So, just refill the LB gauge. And here we go again. Okay, so we're at turn 7. And as far as the next 2 fights, we're going to OTK them as well, because Esther is just that strong. So once again, we're on a firefight. This is a machine as well, so we need a machine killer from Angeal. Alright, so Angeal will... whatever, break, and machine killer. Reload you. Saz will buff, imperil, and Inferiga. Burst it up. And there should be the end of Omega on turn 1 as well. Boom. That final hit is where most of her damage is, by the way. If you're like, oh, you were going down kind of slow, it's because her final hit was really high damage. And again, if you can't kill on turn 1, do the fight the normal way. Wait 5 turns, kill it on turn 5, etc. But, you know, we're turn 1-ing it. Same thing here. We're going to turn 1 this fight. So we're going to Thunder on this turn, this time. Let's see. Angeal. My lord, why does Saz autocast so much? This is killing me. Okay, Angeal will just repeat. Saz will do Thunder Imbue for the party. Break, and literally, who cares? We don't need anything from you. We don't need anything from anybody, really. And we burst again. There we go. So we have turn 1'd all the encounters except for Kokuryu, who we turn 2'd. So we're on turn 9 of our 30 turn clear. So for this one, we're using an ice weapon on Charlotte. She will break the boss, but because really, what's the point of just standing around for a few turns? We're going to use Esther to actually deal some damage here through the mitigation. Now, it might not really be very effective, but we're gonna try to burst through the mitigation for the fun of it. So let's go ahead and do this. So wait for the auto casting. Okay, Angeal will just break. No, actually, Angeal will not break this turn. Or will he? Let me think. Let me think what we need before I decide what we're gonna do. So we need Water Imbue. That's from Saz. No. Okay, so Esther is going to... Let's do... When's our SLB coming? 2 turns? Okay. Let's do... Limitless Surge plus. Let's do Rainbow Storm plus. And let's do... the Omni Killer. Other one will do... Limitless Surge plus Omni Killer. And let's... reapply the field, question mark? Not that, hold on. The field should have a few turns left on it. Voltage Spike, maybe? I guess let's Voltage Spike. Alright, so we still need Water Imbue. So Saz will Water Imbue, and Field. Yeah, Angeal will just break. No, he's not going to break here. Angio is going to Petrify resist. Melissa is going to Chronic. None of that matters. Chronic, Shared. So the Petrify resist was pointless. And Shelga. Charlotte will hit the boss. So we'll hit the boss using an ice weapon. We'll cover and protect Ga. Okay. And by the way, me setting up for bursting is literally pointless. I'm just doing this for the fun of it, to see how hard we can hit through the mitigation. But turn 4 is when the mitigation is going to go away. And as you see, the boss does very low damage. We've talked about why the damage is so low. Anyway, let's deal some damage. We got to break first. We're going to break first, then deal some damage. So Angeal will break. And let's go ahead and burst with these two. Yeah, let's do our burst damage. Through the mitigation, just for the fun of it. Okay, well, we did 20%. I don't know. There really is no point to do that, but whatever. Does Charlotte's LB, out of curiosity, deal damage? It sure does. It does physical damage. Yeah, so we'll just, like, physical damage her. That deals ice damage. Saz can just, like, keep the water imbue going on the party. Wait, what? What did I do? Hold on. Water imbue, water imbue, water imbue, whatever. And Melissa can just, like, refill. So I'm basically wasting my turn with this right now. My time with this, bursting. But we did 20% through the mitigation, so technically speaking, we could kill the boss without breaking the shield. There's no reason to do that, but we could. We've got the turns for it. It's almost tempting to not break the mitigation just for the fun of it. But we're going to. It's going to speed it up. Should we just, like, SLB again? You know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh my lord. We're gonna actually... This is kind of funny. We're gonna push the threshold and break the thing at the same time. I'm just realizing we're gonna push the threshold on the dispel turn, which might be a bad idea, potentially. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna do it because it's gonna be funny. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're so doing it. I think the field wears off this turn, unfortunately. Oh, it didn't. It didn't actually. Okay, so with the boss's threat mitigation still there, we have not brought down the mitigation. We are pushing the threshold for fun. If I can ever hit this reload button, this stupid-ass Saz is still going. We pushed the HP lock while the barrier was still up. That's classic. I love it. I love it. Okay, I don't think the boss... I don't think we have any kind of, like, mitigations or whatever. We actually could do that. It's a little bit late now. What does this do? Oh, we don't care about that. Yeah. So, break the shield. We can just guard these guys. And here we go. Hopefully we survive. We probably will. The wall of ice has shattered. Unfortunately, we can't LB here, I don't think. We don't have the LB gauge for it. Oh, that kind of sucks. We could literally kill him this turn if we had our LB gauge. You know what we can do? Oh, watch this. Oh, this is beautiful. Watch this. Fill LB gauge. Oh, this is so good. Hold on, hold on. Saz can imbue water. And what else can we do? You can, if we don't kill the boss, we're gonna be super in trouble if we don't kill the boss. You're going to bolting 3 times. No, you're gonna absolute 3 times. Cause that cures bad stuff on the party. I'm thinking. Hold on a second. Is there anything you can do? You know we can. If we don't kill the boss, I'm gonna feel real dumb. I'm gonna feel so dumb if we don't kill this boss. The field's gone, actually. So this one will field. Where's that field at? Where's that field? Field. Big imbue. And we already imbued. I'm making this so much harder than it needs to be because I'm just having fun. Can't do Voltage Spike, unfortunate. You know what? We can Omni cover. That's not it. Where's her Omni cover? Oh, who cares? We'll just smiles with Sylvie. Okay. And you are LBing. So we're going to try to kill this turn. It might work, it might not. Oh, it's a little bit short. We were a little bit short. Probably because I didn't imbue Melissa. I should have imbued Melissa for the tag chaining. Oh, we got dispelled again? Or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's your budget run. I mean, with proper planning, I definitely could have made that work. This guy's still chaining, or still auto casting. We'll just kill the boss before Saz finishes auto casting. Okay, so we did it in 6 + 9, 15 turns. Not bad. We could have done it in 14. So, gear on Saz is too much autocast gear. Never again, too much autocast gear. He was the passive provoker with just stuff. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Angeal, survival gear, but it literally didn't matter. Just, honestly, who cares? Her gear, who cares? The whole party is stop immune, though. That is one thing. We are all stop immune and status immune to the important stuff. Ice weapon on Charlotte so that we could break the barrier. Other than that, there we go. There's some stuff. And then Esther right there. There's her gear. And then other Esther is just gear right there. Okay. So there was our budget run where I completely goofed off on Leviathan trying to make it flashy on the spot. If I had planned that out, well, let's be honest here. If I'm going for a flashy speed clear where I kill through the mitigation, we don't bring a budget run. We bring the big boys, like Fundamental, Wilhelm, and all that kind of stuff. And if I did that, we could possibly kill Leviathan on turn 2 or 3. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be funny if we did? If we bursted Leviathan through the mitigation. Oh man, so we'd have to bring double Esther, Wilhelm, Fundamental Force, For speed clears, we have to have a breaker. So we'd have to have Angio to break every turn. Then turn 5 would be someone to imbue. That'd be Saz to buff and all that. Would we need Saz, though? Maybe not. Maybe Aang. Or an Aqua Killer for that final boss to burst through mitigation. I'm going to play around with it, and I might upload a Goofy clear where I try to kill it as quickly as I possibly can. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Think of a way to do it. Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know. Anyway, there it is. So I will see you in a bit.